Here's the Dio glove box cover that I've taken my 220 wet sandpaper and I've got it back down to the gray. The color was originally gray, and you can see how the gray is kind of chewed up. Well, it's over 20 years old, and that's what the sun does. What I've done is I've used tape over the grill holes here and put some tape over the other little holes just to keep them covered. And now I want to show you how to almost make this like new if you've got old parts, because with the price of new parts, this is really a good way of doing it. This is an old can of a Bulldog adhesion promoter. It goes on really thin. What it means is it will run. You want to put on 2 very light coats of it. Now, what I think it does before you put on the bumper coating, what I believe it does is, and we'll start to put it on here, is I think it just kind of heats the plastic up a little bit to where it melts the top coating of the plastic just a little tiny bit. And you can see how it goes on. It goes on. You can see how wet that goes on? Like right there? That's a full coat right there. If you go any more, it will run. It's real easy to run this stuff, because usually, you know, when we're painting, we're putting on a lot of paint, a lot of coats, everything, and because we really want to get that deep paint look. Now, what I've already done is I've already gone on the other side. I've got around the edges on the bottom. You haven't seen this because I wanted to speed up the process, but you want to give it just a light coat. You can see where it's kind of getting speckly right there. That's as much as you want to give it right there, and that's it. And I'm going over this real super light, because this stuff does run, and when it does run, it really shows up under the black. Another UPS truck. He went right by me, assholes. What you're supposed to do with this Bulldog makes paint stick to all automotive surfaces. Vinyl, galvanized metal, aluminum, fiberglass, plastic, chrome, water. And you want to stay about 12 inches away from your item that you're going to do, and you want to spray a coat, wait a light mist coat, wait 3 to 5 minutes, and put on a second coat. Of course, there's always a jet every time I'm making a video. I live in a little town in nowhere, bumfuck nowhere, America. And of course, we got to have an $8 million jet pass overhead wrecking my damn video. I mean, don't these rich people show any respect? Now, I'm not going to wait the 8 minutes to put this on. What I'm going to do is just start putting this on. Now, if you don't like the way it sticks, you can always wait till this dries. The bumper coating, and put on some more and do it again. It really doesn't matter. I mean, the panels are so old and scrappy that you're not really going to hurt them. You want to make sure you got that nozzle right there clean. Use a little bit of lacquer thinner on it, or a little bit of a little knife. The tip right here is made of some kind of a coating that doesn't allow things to stick to it. Now, usually what I would do is let this dry, turn it over, and get my black on the back, because your edges are where it's mainly you're gonna have a problem with. But you want to shake it up real good and stand back and just kind of give it a light coat. Kind of get the feel for how the paint goes on. Remember, paint is work, but it's also an art form. You want to give it an even coat. That's what we're trying to do. Nice and even. Especially with an item like a glove box cover that you're going to look down, you're going to see it. Now see, if we're doing a tail light assembly, it's not so important because you're not going to turn around and look at it 24 hours a day while you're riding. But the things that you see every day, things that you see when you're looking at it driving down the road, you tend to be more important with. So you want to give this a couple of, you know, really nice coats. You want to give it a light mist coat for your first coat. We call it a tack coat. Tacked means sticky, tactile. That way, when we get our tack coat about half a full coat to dry, halfway dry, it gives a lot more surface area for the next coat to stick to, because you know that everything when you paint, especially on a car or everything, it's all vertical, it's up and down. There's rarely anything that's flat like this. Even then, no, this is not flat. So I'm going to turn the camera off and give this a nice little coat. Remember your edges, okay? And you want to double clutch your paint sprayer if you can. If you don't know what double clutching is on these, then you don't know a lot about painting. If you do, you're going to say, my God, the guy knows everything. He's a god. And one thing is, you don't want to hurry. Just give it a coat of paint like you think you want to, and then just stop. Go get a beer. Go smoke a doobie. I mean, I don't do that kind of stuff, but you know, just do something other than watch the paint dry. Okay, and this is going to turn out really nice, I hope.